It comes Friday, so give you extra practice. Let's start with that. Find the average rate of change from 0 to 8. Your homework. Gray, what you got? Correct. All right, all average rate of changes is finding the slope. You just got to use the values they give you. If we would have used these first 2 points, the rate of change would be 2 in this case. Average rate of change is just looking for between the 2 points that it's asking for. So from 0 to 8 is what we need to do. We do change in y over change in x. Y values go from 7 to 39. That's an increase of 32. X goes from 0 to 8. That's 8. 32 divided by 8 gives us 4. Okay? Find the equation for that line. Olivia? Yeah, so we got y equals 1/2 x minus 2. For the most part, we're going to get them in slope-intercept form when we're trying to find the equations. Generally, that's going to be a bit easier. You need points on the graph. Since we have to find the y-intercept anyhow, y-intercept is always an easy one to use. Most of the time, it works out where the y-intercept's a whole number. If it doesn't, then you got to use some other points to find your slope, okay? So our y-intercept's right there. That's at -2. That's where the -2 comes from. You use another point where the line goes through a corner. I got one. Even though it's on the bottom part of the graph, as we go from left to right, it's increasing, so it makes it a positive slope. Any questions on that one? It's slightly different. Same idea though, equation of the line on that graph. This time though, it gives you some answer choices, and they're all in standard form. Correct. Oh, that was off. Before, y-intercept, another point. So this line here, I got y equals -2x plus 3. Everybody okay with that part? Just like the one before, find the y-intercept, do the rise over run. Now, when we got standard form, which all the answer choices have, Remember, our slope is the opposite of A over B, where A is the coefficient, Y coefficient. Our y-intercept, our little b, is C over B. So if we do that, opposite of A over B, this one would have a slope of negative 1/2. That's not it. Here we got opposite of A over B. That's a slope of negative 2 over 1. So that works. C here, we have 2. So that one, just finding the slope, answer choice, 3 over 1. That gives us a y-intercept of 3. Left. All right, find the equation of the line through those 2 points. Slope-intercept form's fine. Yeah, so we got y equals negative 2x plus 1. So first we find the slope. Slope is change in y over change in x. So we're going from 5 to negative 3, and we're going from negative 2 to positive 2. 5 to negative 3 is decreasing by 8. So that's a negative 8. Negative 2 to positive 2 is increasing by 4. So that's a positive 4. We divide, we got negative 2. To find our y-intercept, we do y minus mx. Both points have a negative number, so I'm just going to use that first one. I like it better when y is positive, if only one of them is positive. So we got 5 minus negative 2 times negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. We still have that minus there, though. So we got 5 minus 4. That's where the plus 1 or the positive 1. Very quickly, very easily. Greg? Hmm? It's asking how to be positive. The wire shit. Any questions on that one?